I'm Graham Gold, and this is the truth behind the relationship of Hal Jordan and Sinestro, two characters from the DC Comics Green Lantern series. These are arch rivals pitted against each other in a never-ending battle of truth and justice. Or is it? I'm here to tell you otherwise. These two are the polar opposites. Sinestro was designed to be the opposite of Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan, he's big, he's bold, he flies into battle. Sinestro, he's the calm, cool, collected, murderous villain. These two, although polar opposites, come together. Here's the breakdown of these guys. Hal Jordan is all of this. Brash, head-on, flies into battle like a missile, not thinking. Sinestro, always thinking, always calculating, cold and brutal. The ends will always justify the means. Opposites are known to attract, though. These two met as Hal Jordan first received his Green Lantern ring. Sinestro was his mentor. He did not respect Hal Jordan at first. He thought he was cocky and arrogant, but soon grew to respect the man for who he was, and Hal Jordan respected Sinestro. But eventually, Hal discovered that Sinestro ruled his world with an iron fist and reported it to the higher authorities. Sinestro thought that Hal understood what he was doing was for the greater good, but felt that Jordan betrayed him. From that day, Sinestro swore revenge on Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. He would go out to prove that he did not need the Corps, to prove that he was the greatest Lantern of all. He would show the world, the universe, that Hal Jordan was not the greatest Lantern ever. He would go out and recruit and form his own Corps, the Sinestro Corps. And he would go and wage war against the entire universe, controlling it with fear rather than willpower of the Green Lanterns. He would show that he did not need anybody, especially not Hal Jordan, who betrayed him. But he was eventually defeated by his former comrade and friend, Hal Jordan. At this point, Hal Jordan had the option to end his life, to end the threat that was Sinestro. But Hal Jordan still considered Sinestro a friend and spared his life. After Sinestro was arrested, Hal was discussing with him everything that had happened, all of Hal's comrades that had been lost, all because of Sinestro. Ones he used to call friends, but Sinestro revealed that no, he did not call them friends. The only friend he had was his former mentor. And of course, Hal Jordan. His first friend that he had ever made since his mentor, and now his only friend. But he's still confused and does not trust Jordan, because Jordan was the one who betrayed him, the one who had him expelled from the Green Lantern Corps. With his imminent death looming, Sinestro wonders, was it all for the greater good that he did all of his actions for? Was it all worth it? What did he lose? How will he repent if what he did was wrong? He's deciding to do it. Fix it. So, he begins teaming up with Hal Jordan. He decides to take on the horrors of the universe with him, although he stays with his own Corps. But, of course, him and Jordan do butt heads. They are polar opposites, but most best friends are. Sinestro even put his life on the line to repent for his ways. No power ring, no nothing. Barehanded, goes up against one of the most powerful beings in the universe to defend his friend from imminent death. Because they believe in the same thing. Then, after that, Hal Jordan gets expelled from the Green Lantern Corps just as Sinestro once did, and shows great concern for the future of Hal Jordan, his old friend. But he will not say anything to Jordan. He's too cold. He does eventually recruit his old friend Hal Jordan, makes him a ring from his own ring to give Hal Jordan power, so that they can take on the evils of the universe again. But this time, on the same team, in the Green Lantern Corps once again, to take out Sinestro's Corps. Sinestro even takes up the mantle of the mentor again, teaching Hal that everything he did was not good enough. Hal was single-minded, only one person at a time. Sinestro thought of the good of the population, saving millions at one time while Hal could only save one. He even showed Hal some new tricks, learning to expand the mind, grabbing many things at one time, even teaching him things that no one else knew about, such as going black. The Green Lantern ring was only supposed to shine green, but Sinestro had discovered all kinds of things. But eventually, they came to a head again. When Sinestro destroyed the Green Lantern Guardians, Hal Jordan had to face off against his former friend once again. It was a battle to the death, with neither backing down. But in the end, they did. Sinestro and Hal Jordan finally had their heartfelt moment, their conclusion of their friendship. Hal didn't know if they were truly ever friends, but Sinestro knew that they always were friends, and always will be. In conclusion, even being at odds or at war with someone, going at each other's throats, friendship can still prevail. This archetype has been shown in many different things, but nothing as long-standing and as complex as this one.